grapple with this. What's big and blue and causes pain all over? Hey, what team continues to take no prisoners? Hey, who's starting to make some noise up on the hill? How many Titans does it take to sail through Atlantic? Hey, where did the Crusaders land next? The Lynx, ready to pounce? Where is the Reavers softball coach? What happened?
Hey, I'm Trayvonte Jones, senior on the Abraham Lincoln boys basketball team. The Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now.
Hello, I'm J.J. Davis, and welcome to the latest edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. Now, don't look now, but the winter season's just snowing by. And talk about the Fast and Furious. How about the Iowa Western wrestling team? The fifth-ranked Reavers, coming off their best finish ever at the national duels, duel it out one more time at the Big K. Another match against a top 10 opponent, and another chance to send yet another message. Here's IDub TV student Crystal Herco.
Iowa Western hits the mat against number 9 Nyack. 141, the Reavers' Colton Adams with the escape. A close back and forth battle, Adams gets the takedown. Freshman wins a close one, 8-7. Quickly scrambling into the 149-pound match, Big Blue's Spencer Ray with the takedown. The freshman goes after it, escapes. Ray wins by decision, 7-5. 157 freshman Chase Lemon is all business. Persistence on the floor pays off. Lemon holds down 7th-ranked Quincy Kalkbrenner. Took him 96 seconds. Not wasting any time at 165, Lane Gray gets the point. Staying on top of the competition, Gray flattens out Seth Nickel for the third period pin. 197, third-ranked sophomore Luke Nones puts number 8 Tyler Matthews on his back. Once on the floor, Nones with the pin in a short 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Iowa Western wins 8 of its 10 matches and dominates Nyack 39-9.
No matter where I'm at in the match, I just tell myself, like, keep pushing. Like, eventually I'll get tired and I'll hopefully win. That's my thing. I just keep pushing through stuff. I just wrestle the same way I wrestle every time, and so does everyone else.
This whole week I was told to stay basic and then set it up, and so that's what I did. I worked on my defense a little more. Stay offensive and don't let up at all, and stay strong.
A little bit of inconsistency on our feet, giving up some positions, but overall I thought we wrestled pretty well. I think everything we do is unique, from our approach to matches to the way we train. We do things a bit differently, and I think it helps us out.
The Reavers hit the road for 2 tough matches against 2 top 5 teams. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Crystal Herco.
Thanks, Crystal. And so the Reavers pin one on the Trojans. Good for them. But as head coach Josh Watts reminds me, it's not how you start, but how you finish. And Iowa Western set to finish in its own backyard. The NJCAA National Tournament set to wrestle at the Mid-America Center Friday and Saturday, February 26th and 27th. Now, you may recall the Reavers had 5 All-Americans last year. 5 guys finished in the top 8. Oscar Ramirez even made it to the finals. And in 2016, well, Iowa Western is stronger up and down the lineup, looking for even bigger and better things at the MAC. So just take a mental note. The week after state at the Wells Fargo Arena, head on over to the Mid-America Center for the JUCO Nationals. The Reavers ready to rewrite the school record books. Another one's in the books for the Lady Lynx. Does AL stop the Crusaders? But up next, the guys battle the Bishop when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection. You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Oh, listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun?
Ever wonder what makes us, the Smurfs, so happy? The forest, of course! This is where we, along with the beautiful forest creatures, make our home with beautiful plant life, clean water, and endless adventures. It's a place to celebrate. So discover the forest with your family today. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
The AL boys basketball team is on a roll. Shot down SC East here one week in Council Bluffs, beat the Black Raiders the next week in Sioux City. Next up, Sioux City Heelan, another perennial thorn in the Lynx side. But hey, this is not your daddy's Abraham Lincoln. Here's IWTV student Joel Divick.
Abraham Lincoln is undefeated in the state of Iowa. The Lynx looking to stay that way. Starting things off, AL big man Tony Bonner uses his muscle and gets an easy layup. Heelan answers. Elijah Hayskamp drains the three. The visitors take a 16-10 lead. Not to be outdone, Kyle Crowell lines one up and hits. The Lynx go on an 11-0 run to take a 21-16 lead into the second quarter. Crusaders keep the pressure on. Hayskamp again squares up and nails the deep ball. The sophomore finishes with 21 points. AL point man Trevante Jones splits the defense. Home side takes a 37-31 lead into the break. Second half and Bonner takes over. The 6'8 senior leads the way with 28 points, including 10 in a row in the third quarter. 49-42 Abe Lincoln. The Lynx keep their foot on the gas. Jones on the run. The senior finishes with 16 points. AL up 53-51 after 3. Fourth quarter, Heelan guard DeAndre Burnside splashes the 3. The senior leads the Crusaders with 24. Home team up 58-57 with 2 minutes left. Kyle Crowell says stand back. The senior gives AL a 4-point lead and rocks the crowd with a big shot in crunch time. Fellow senior Tyler Myers drives the baseline to put the finishing touch on a 70-64 barn burner of a ball game.
Knew I had to step up from our team so our team could get a W. That's what I did. I stepped up, knocked down free throws, got the job.
We have a lot of confidence, but with confidence, it comes and winning, it comes with a big target on your back, so we still got to stay humble and know that we can get beat like any other team, and we got to get after like every other team and get the W.
Knowing that in a tight game, being down 4 there late was a big environment that we hadn't been in. So this game was really beneficial for us, and it's going to help us down the road. But at the end of the game, you know, we haven't been in that environment yet this year where, you know, in a tight game we're down 4. So it was really good to see our kids respond and to get some big stops down the stretch.
The Lynx are now 7-0 in Missouri River Conference play. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Joel Devitt.
Thanks, Joel. And then there's the Falcons. St. Albert just kind of hovering around the 500 mark. Same story in the Hawk 10. But as any coach will tell you, you want to be peaking come playoff time. Here's IDUB TV student Dylan Hall.
It's cold outside, but things are heating up inside the St. Albert gym as the Falcons prepare for battle with Glenwood. The Rams strike first. A deep 3 from sophomore Nate Moore, but St. Albert responds. Tyler Blaha, the bank is open. Neither team can get much going as the home team leads 23-21 at the half. Blaha comes alive in the third, making it rain from the corner. Then knocking one down from the top of the key. The sophomore finishes with 18 as the Falcons open up a 42-37 lead through 3 quarters. Glenwood tries to come back. Moore drains one from way downtown to tie it at 45 with 5 minutes left. St. Albert goes on a 5-0 run. Travis Miller buries 3 of his 19 to put the home team up 50-45. The Falcons outscore the Rams 16-7 to end it. Moore finishes with a team-high 18, but it's not enough as St. Albert rolls 61-52.
It's a good confidence builder. We got a long home stretch here, and beating a quality 3A team that's been up in the top 10 of Iowa is a good boost for us.
We just needed to loosen up and play basketball. I mean, we were playing too uptight at the beginning. Our defense was still playing great. Fortunately, kept us in it with the lead in the first half. The second half, we just loosened up and made some shots.
We got a great home crowd, and we got 40-some-odd years of great tradition, 50 years of great tradition of great Falcon basketball. And a lot of us have been part of it. A lot of the people, fans, been part of it, and it means a great deal to these players to have them out here being loud and proud and just to be part of that tradition.
The win is the start of a 6-game homestand for the Falcons that will conclude on February 2nd. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Hall.
Thanks, Dylan. Get this, St. Albert knocks off Glenwood. The next night, the Rams beat mighty Harlan. So what does that tell you? The Falcons an even 500 at 6-6. 8th-ranked Abraham Lincoln continues to motor along. The Lynx have yet to lose a game in state this season, and just the opposite at TJ. And Lewis Central stands at 4-6. Another winner is bowing out at Iowa Western. What's the story? Hey, what's the latest story on the LC boys? After the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, Jenny Ed SportsMed. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist Jenny Ed SportsMed invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. Jenny Ed SportsMed.
At the Council Bluffs Recycling Center, we're proud of the effort our community makes to help keep Council Bluffs beautiful by participating in our curbside recycling program. Here are some tips to make sure your recyclables are accepted. If you're confused about plastics, we can help. Numbers 1 through 5 plastic food and beverage containers are acceptable. Usually the recycling triangle and the number inside are located on the bottom of containers. Items we don't take include numbers 6 and 7 plastics, styrofoam, or bags of any sort, although we encourage recycling plastic bags inside local grocery stores. Please be sure to check the calendar in our annual mailer or on our website to find out what items will be picked up each week. Blue Week items for your curbside bin include paper, cardboard, and glass containers. Green Week items for your curbside bin include plastic food and beverage containers, tin and aluminum containers, and tin foil. Thank you for helping us keep Council Bluffs beautiful.
Keep
Fix your ass. You're not sitting here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why are you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Your future is here at CBTV. You're in the game. You take the shots. It's your story. The Media Studies program at Iowa Western. Real reality TV starring you. For more information, go to iwcc.edu. So they had a week in between games. Time to really work at some problem areas on the court. Okay, but does it do any good? Now, the Lewis Central boys have won 2 in a row, 3 of their last 5. The Titans set to play 6 of their next 8 games at home. So, LC's to make a run. Now's the time to do it. Here's IWTV student Cole McAfee.
The mighty Titans are trying to reach the 500 mark against Atlantic. Late first quarter, Brandon Holmes gives the visitors a 9-6 lead. LC's Chad Moran drops it from downtown 9-9 after the first quarter. In the second, Trojans Leonard Scott with his only bucket of the game. Trojans up 13-10. 3 minutes left in the half. Garrett Franken goes to the line. 2 can play at this game. LC's Will King drives in, the junior, to the line. Lewis Central trails 17-16 at the break. Only up by 1, Atlantic lights it up in the third quarter. Trojans go on a 17-0 run. Chase Molnix drops not 1, not 2, but 3 from three-point land. The freshman finishes with 13. Atlantic by 10 after 3. Fourth quarter, the Big A steps on the gas inside. Meanwhile, the Titans can't buy a bucket. Atlantic wins 54-38.
I'm very pleased with our game plan and the kids' execution of our game plan. They, to their credit and to the kids' credit, they had a kid come in who had 3 points on the year and he had 13. And so, give them credit. They came in and we had them, we're both kind of stalemating each other a little bit there, and he came in and broke the ice.
I think these games are going to affect us in the postseason. It'll get us ready because we'll have the momentum going into the big games of the postseason. So I think we'll be able to make that run.
Next up, Lewis Central hits the road for 1 game, then are back in Council Bluffs for 8 straight. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Cole McAfee.
Thanks, Cole. Now, it seems like the Iowa Western men's basketball team's been on the road forever. The 4th-ranked Reavers smoked the Raiders at Central by 41, and then tip off regional play at Northeast. In double trouble. Iowa Western loses by 10, and after scoring 22 points, including 6 threes, Iowa State recruit Donovan Jackson leaves the game early in the second half with a sprained wrist, as the Reavers drop to 17-2. How about the ladies? Well, the Lynx face an uphill battle. Try 9th-ranked Bishop Heelan. But it can be done. Remember 2 years ago? AL stunned the previously unbeaten Crusaders, so it can be done. Here's IWTV student Dylan Lindberg.
Abraham Lincoln winners of 2 of their last 3 games, hosting Sioux City Bishop Heelan. Early first quarter, Hope Ritchie drains the tray. Teams tied up at 3. Crusaders playing tough. Kiera Lanos with the basket. Visitors lead 11-8 after 1. Bishop Heelan outscores the Lynx in the second quarter 17-4 as the Crusaders hit not 1, not 2, but 3 three-pointers. Heelan ends the half on a 12-0 run to take a 28-12 lead into the break. Third quarter, home team hanging tough as the sophomore Ritchie scores 2 of her 8 points for the game, 32-16 visitors. Bishop Heelan continues to fire back as Greer buries the three-pointer as AL trails 41-20 after 3. The Lynx respond. Claire Jones with 2 of her team-high 15 points. Then a few moments later, Mercedes Hart hits the mid-range jumper as the home team goes on a 9-2 run to cut the lead to 43-30. Abraham Lincoln outscores the Crusaders in the fourth quarter 18-11, but the visitors hold off AL for the 52-38 victory.
We knew we were going to be facing a good team coming in and stuff, so we prepared for their pressure, and I thought our girls did a nice job of handling that. It's just we just couldn't finish our shots like we wanted to. We did a nice job in the second half making some shots, but that first half kind of hurt us.
We just kept trying to battle, hustle as much as we could, any shot we put up, go after the rebounds.
We took a step forward tonight. We did a lot of good things in that second half. Hopefully we can build off of that. We need to play with urgency for 4 quarters. We can't wait till that fourth quarter to make our run. We need it for all 4 quarters.
The Lynx will host Sergeant Bluff Luton and Thomas Jefferson in their next 2 conference games. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Dylan Lindberg.
Thanks, Dylan. Now, AL now sits at 4-8. Hey, it's worse for Thomas Jefferson. The Jackets, 2-11. Number 3, Lewis Central playing some really good ball. The Titans, 11-1. And ditto for the Saints. St. Albert looking good at 10-3. The Iowa Western women's basketball team continues to dominate. Try all 94 feet as the Reavers never let their opponents breathe. 16th ranked Iowa Western crushes Central 93-44. Next up, regional play. The Reavers outgut Northeast in overtime 68-66. Big Blue now 18-3. Up next, our play of the week. Who gets the shot? Hey, who's going to be in the third base box for the Reavers? On the other side.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. December 17th through the 19th, local teams go head-to-head on the hardwood at the Mac Shootout. Then see America's favorite traveling train show at the Train Expo January 2nd and 3rd. And the action doesn't get any bigger than Monster Jam January 9th and 10th. Over at the Convention Center January 10th, there's endless inspiration at the Wedding Essentials Bridal University. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
In today's world, getting things done means being connected. The challenge, though, is staying connected, no matter where you are. In Council Bluffs, we had a nutty idea. What if we tried to connect everyone in our community for free? How great would it be if we could always communicate, stay creative, and enjoy the things that make us unique together? Just think of all the opportunities to learn new things, find new friends, and do it all in the blink of an eye. Introducing Blink, Bluffs Community Wi-Fi. It's free, and it's coming to your neighborhood soon. Learn more at blinkwifi.org.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
This one kind of came out of left field, and the timing isn't good. But then again, is it ever? The Iowa Western women's softball team, just barely a week into practice, is looking for a new head coach. Say what? What happened? What do we know? Lana Ross, a staple of the vaunted Iowa Western athletic juggernaut, has resigned. Her last day, January 29. Now, Coach Ross is moving, leaving Council Bluffs. A search is underway for her successor, applications pouring in. Now, the Reavers began practicing Monday, January 4th. They hit the road for their first game in Texas at the San Jacinto Tournament, February 12th. Now, Coach Ross on vacation and unavailable for comment. Through the years, 13 seasons, a school record in wins, 5-time Coach of the Year, 3 trips to nationals, 11 All-Americans, and on and on and on. Now, I've always respected Coach Ross. She's always treated me fairly and always told it like it is, and not many coaches do. Good luck in the future, Coach. The Iowa Western softball team marches on. Now it's time for our Play of the Week, brought to you by Buena Vista University. Showdown time for the Lynx. Tony Bonner with a banner game. The 6'8" senior knocks down 28 points, grabs 15 boards with 4 blocks. At one point in the third quarter, Bonner scores 10 in a row. Abraham Lincoln humbles Heelan 70-64. Tony Bonner with our play or plays of the week. The Play of the Week is brought to you by Buena Vista University. Call 712-749-1990 to register today. Okay, so another one bites the dust. We're getting into the thick of things, and the stretch run is going to be fun. And of course, we'll be there every step of the way. Now remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Zach Harper-Blunt. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.